Hey guys! Welcome back to Let's Play Xenosaga Episode 1. Last time we did some of the stupid driller game and explored some of the Durandal, which was a lot more fun than the driller game. This time, I have collected enough of these drill keys to get the remaining 3 items, so we don't have to come back here for quite some time. Let's take a look at what else we can get in here. Not that any of these are outstanding rewards by any stretch, but I figure I might as well show it off. I did look into the that Xenocard game there a little bit, and in there I found that you can get things like tune circuits, which increase your agility by 1 if you're a mech. Again, not using mechs, so it doesn't matter. That may have been a tune circuit card, though. I don't even know. The whole thing doesn't make a whole lot of sense. What else did I get here? Let's go check on equipment. Anything that I can't equip is likely going to be for whatever it is, the mechs there. So let's see here. I got, what did I get? I got another thief ring, which I already had one of. Battle mask. That's actually probably the first time I've gotten this item in all the times I've played, which I guess is only like 2.5. And then this run, not including this run. I got halfway through once and never finished. But got that a while ago. So yeah, I guess everything else must be mech required gear, which means it'll be in here. And yeah, the guard recovery. There you go. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't really need tune circuits anymore. I've got that, and I've got the fast circuit. Got enough to speed up all my mechs if I decide to use them, which I probably won't. Anyway. Oh, I'm about to run away before doing anything else because it's not that I don't want to do this next part, it's just that you could spend forever in here, and I have. Anyway, we're in the casino. Let's go to the casino. Now, between spending all that money on the driller game, because it costs 200 every time you go to do it, you can also purchase coins in here, and I have dropped my money by more than 5,000 already, and this is going to cost me 8,000 if I want to do this. For now, I'm just going to do it this way because I need to buy some stuff in the relatively near future. Let's start with poker. Now, this is the same like video poker that everyone's played before, or at least people from my generation did. You get 5 cards, you can either hold or throw them away. Select hold, you hold on to them, and then you go down here to the draw menu, and you'll throw cards out, you'll get things. Now they'll give you an option for double or nothing. This is where you make your money. As you can see, they double, quadruple, 8 times, and 16 times your points. So basically, you're guessing whether the next card is going to be higher or lower than the existing card. So probably high. If it's a tie, they'll give it to you, regardless of which direction you chose. That's the first. That's right in the middle. Sometimes you'll want to stop on these. This time I will, just because I don't have very many coins. I just kind of want to show this off as kind of how you do this. This is an effective way of making money. Now, I'm not going to show off that in great detail right now, but yeah, basically you go like that, and you get a whole bunch of points. I did this for about 15 minutes, and I started off with 1,000 coins, and I ended up with 25,000 in about 15 minutes, and that's all you need to make money, so by all means, this is a really easy way of doing it. Right now, we don't really have a great use for money. Wow. Oh, I thought the middle one was a jack too. I was like, full house? No. Anyway, aces are actually 1s in this game, just to avoid confusion. So it's like, oh, because a lot of times aces can be high and low, specifically when it refers to straights and such like that. In this game, it is always low. And king is the highest. So a royal flush is king, queen, jack, 10, 9, actually, of the same suit, obviously, but low. High? Oh. So yeah, you don't lose any additional money, so when you only invest 5 coins per round and you go all the way to the end and you lose like that, you only lose 5 coins. So it's not like you're losing a whole bunch. Here, I'm going to go for a flush. And I got nothing. But a lot of the time, that's probably your better route, is to go for an unlikely one, even though your chances of winning aren't as high, because if you actually do get, say, something like a flush, you'll get 7 times the points. If you get 4 of a kind, you're going to get 20 times the points, and then you get to go and do double after that. So this is kind of the process. For the most part, it's not too difficult. You gain money pretty quickly this way. These aren't the regular funds that we've been dealing with. Let's see what we can do with straight there. Nope. These are specific coins for this area. And other than the fact that I'm not having a whole lot of luck at the moment, let's see. I got 1 pair anyway. Let's go high. Low. Low. High. There we go. So yeah, I started with 20 coins and I've already gotten, you know, like 15 times the amount that I started with. Now, as you go through here, let's just go out for a second. There's different levels. Level 4 costs 100 coins per round. Let's not do that for now. Let's show off slot machines. This again is pretty kind of self-explanatory. You press over to the right or over to the left to get rid of it. Basically, you're putting 1 coin in each of these things, and then it's going to cost you 5 to go through the whole thing. And basically, it's a game of slots, so you just keep spamming the button. You can try and line them up if you want. Yeah, so that one you get 1 times your coins back, or no, 5 times your coins back. So basically, I find that I suck at this. As you get through this, you'll get new reels, and on these different reels, there'll be different options. See, as you can see, we got jokers now, and the joker goes with anything, so you get another new reel. Eventually, you'll get to this one. Wow, I got that really fast. Can I get in there? That'd be nice. No. Oh, am I out of money? Oh, my controller was acting up, I guess. Basically, yes, I got it. Sweet, I wanted to show this off. I'll never be able to get back in here again. Anyway, once you get to this point, you're at a new reel. As you can see along the left side there, your multiplier goes up huge as you keep going. And you can get a huge payout. Right now, my payout is 30. So times 2, if I get 1 of these, it gets a little bit better. Do note along the top line, there is a time limit. You don't have unlimited time to play around with this, but as we go through, we'll get more and more and more points. Now, this probably isn't the most effective way of going about all of this, but I find the other one, the poker game, is actually easier to get money at. But if you get lucky enough to get here, 512 times the amount, you can get quite a bit of points. Anyway, if you want to cash out, I guess you press the up button and circle. Sure, whatever. And I lost on my first try. Basically, as you go through there, you'll get better. Let's not lose on our first try there. Or we could lose on our first try. That would work too. Game? I would like to show this off. Game. Wow. Do I ever get a lack of luck in this game? As you can see down the side there, we're building up. Now, if you see the amount of coins I have there, I just got 15,000 coins. That's a lot of coins. And yes, I had to abuse save states in order to do that. I just wanted to show off how it works, because I can make this money pretty fast going to play poker. Now, that was only at level 1. Level 4, you invest 30 or up to 90. I guess in the other one there, you can, level 1, you can probably, yeah, invest up to 3. I was only doing 1 just because I'm cheap and I wanted to show off kind of how it works. If you get lucky enough to get, you know, a whole bunch like this, you can see how many coins you're going to get, though. Think about it. I invested 5 total coins, and I got a payout of 30 and then multiplied it by 512. This time, 450 going up to 30 would be times 6. So that's going to put us, what, 9, 18, 2,700 times 2 to 512, which I have no idea what that is. But yeah, that's your basic idea with this. You can make a lot of money, specifically with save states, but even without. I will spend most of my time here doing this later, but right now I don't really need to do this. Actually, well, let's just go 1, 2, 3, and I got a pair. Basically, this is a way of making money later in the game. Right now, we don't really need too much money. We do need a little bit, but not a lot. No. Basically, it doesn't matter at this point. You're only spending 100 per round, and you know how much money you're going to get back is usually going to be much higher. So I got 1,500 points right there, and I've probably spent maybe 500 so far playing around in here. And that was only on 2 pair. Or 1 pair, I think it was. Or you could lose right away, that works too. But yeah, so once you get enough coins, and I pretty much have enough coins now. Low, high, high, low. There we go. So I've got enough coins to do what I want to do now. Now we go to exchange. Now here we can go to data viewer, and we don't have anything here right now. Eventually we'll get other things. Let's check out the prizes we can get. The idea here about how to make money is to sell off all of your med kits, ether kits, revives, and cure-alls, all of them that you have, and then come in here and get 10,000 coins. Or preferably more, so you have more to bet afterward, and then get 100 of these, and then sell them all over again. And the amount of money you get for this particular one is actually higher than, I guess, with all of the other ones, but you can get certain things here. Basically, it's a set. It contains 1 escape pack and 1 biosphere. This one, I can't remember what that does. I think that gives you, is that an item? I can't remember. There's some items in here. There's also a whole bunch of design sketches that you can unlock that really doesn't matter. Card packs, and we don't have access to them yet, but there's some collector's cards in there as well. All of those collector's cards are for the game, or the Xenocard game, which I won't be doing. Here we can get some more of these. Some of these are limited, some of them aren't. But for the most part, like, I'm gonna go and I can use this to get a whole bunch of money, but I'm just going to leave my coins there for now because I don't really need any of this stuff at the moment. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. Anyway, that was kind of the idea behind that, and you can make a lot of money by doing that. Speaking of which, you're going to want to carry around a decent amount of money. I've got 20,000 right now, which is more than enough to do what I need to do, but hopefully you have enough money. If not, do some casino work and get at least 6,000 for the upcoming email that we're going to get. Anyway, let's turn the fast forward back on since we've already been through here. That's pretty much all there is to the residential district over there. Not a whole lot, but it's there. The bridge, there's something that we can check out at the bridge briefly. There's not a whole lot to do here. No items to get anyway. There's just a couple of points that I wanted to make. Over here, go up the elevator. Fast forward is going to make getting around on the Durandal a lot easier, just because it's such a large area. Anyway, we get a little, it's not really a cutscene, but we get a panning camera, which is kind of weird, and she walks off automatically. Okay, so take time to look around. Now, if you go up here, what do you mean 100 series? Well, the CEO of Vector is among the principal investors in the Kukai Foundation. And so there's a bunch of military prototypes here that are working. Where are they? Well, they're all down here. Some of these guys have something interesting to say. You, not particularly. Do you have something interesting to say? Yeah, their mass production models were tuned exclusively for the Durandal, and your sisters are working here too, obviously. Currently, the people in command of the ship are the Little Master, Director Guidance Secretary, Shelley, and Mary. Now, is it you? What on earth are you doing? Don't get in the way of my work. Mary taught me all sorts of things. But while she taught me, I sort of picked up on her speech pattern too. Yes, somebody else has to talk like that, I guess. What do you say? Welcome to the Durandal. Okay then. Anyway, enough of that. I just basically wanted to show off that there are more prototypes other than Momo, but Momo, I guess, is the important one. We'll see why the subcommittee was looking for her later. And we want to go to the hangar. This one's important. Now, in the last, or no, not the last episode, probably the one before, we got ourselves an item. Did you see? You're the one who sells the stuff? Can I talk to you, please? Yeah, we don't want to go in there. Not yet, anyway. Here, as soon as you go here, we instantly get an email. This is another investment opportunity, which is why you want 6,000. I believe it's 6,000, isn't it? Okay, scroll down. Yeah, 6,000. Now, let's reply. If you have received, or if you have not rather received the FB shot, I've heard or I've read that investing in Alchema, I don't know, kind of weird, but will allow you to get that relatively shortly. However, the payoffs for these, other than FB shot, and we already have that, so it doesn't matter, is 24,000 G, 48,000 G, and 72,000 G. So yeah, if you do not have, or if you already have FB shot, go with Shijima. If not, Alchema, and that's pretty much the only thing we need to worry about. We'll get a return on that investment relatively shortly. This, if you remember, is where we saw Junior before. So now that we've gotten that email, which is the only thing to do over here, I think one of these guys will help you tune, or maybe that's just that save plate there. Yeah, uses an eggs more often, dangerous mission. Put your hearts into maintaining it. No doubt, you probably have to. It probably gets it blown up almost every day. Now, the isolation area is where we began our trip. That's where we had the cutscenes. The dock we already saw. We already saw all of these other places. So the only thing left to do is go to the park. Now, there is a long cutscene in the park, and so we will not be going through that today, though I am going to talk to a couple of people before moving in, and I think then we'll call her an episode. Unfortunately, not a lot of progress, but there was a lot of side events that I wanted to kind of get out of the way, because even though we're not going to be doing a lot with them at the moment, they are there, and I do want to kind of show off what they can do. Yeah, saw one go into the room up there. So, okay, I thought there was more people that talked around here. Oh well. Anyway, going in there starts a cutscene, and that's going to be a longer cutscene. So, anyway, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.